In general biology at Fisher in the fall of 2019, I put the tools of active learning in the hands of my students with the Apple Pencil, iPad, and keyboard. What a wonderful opportunity to teach the students how to use this technology to live our motto. You might be wondering who my students are. They are mostly first-year students, biology majors, and the breakdown includes a high number of underrepresented minority, first-gen, and Pell-eligible students. In choosing this first pilot attempt at using this technology with my students, I moved to the augmentation and somewhat to the modification realm of the SAMR model. On the first day of class, OIT and Katie visited to deploy the iPads, pencils, and keyboards. Students often split their screens to multitask. I used my same PowerPoint files as I would use in my other classes, simply transferred into the Keynote deck, where we could write on it and view notes. Students actively use the Apple Pencil as handwritten note-taking is a very important part of my teaching philosophy. Here you see them using their iPads for review. Also, again, they had easy access to their notes and ebook. Students took the multiple choice portion of the class exams using Blackboard on the iPad. This allowed me to have access to great analytics I didn't have before. You can see students use this for group study, their notes, and I was able to view their screens during exams. Course evals at the end of the semester were actually quite a surprise. The top view shows you the overall scores for the group that did not use iPads, whereas on the bottom, the students were highly satisfied with the course that used the iPads. Students wrote multiple comments referring to the iPads as being beneficial to their learning. I encourage you to take a look at some of the things that they said. Students created videos to share their own experiences with the iPads.
My experience with the iPad has been very positive. At first it was something to get used to, but has really increased my ability to study. It allows me to create colorful notes that are eye-catching and easy for me to remember, and I really hope I get the opportunity next year to be able to use them, and I hope future generations can use them too.
I feel the iPad has helped me in many ways. I'm able to open up the PowerPoints from class and look over it to see what I may have had notes on that I didn't understand. I'm able to look up things to see it in a different perspective. Having the iPad allows easy launchpad access, and while during practice problems you can actually click on the ebook and it will bring you right to that chapter. Being able to have the iPad allows easy access to share with you and others our work. We're allowed to take pictures the board to study the vocab for future tests.
My name is Leslie and I will be showing you what I use my iPad for. Obviously, Notability, we have all of my biology homework and notes right here as shown, and what's really nice is we can take pictures exactly from like the board and stuff, and we can use that to write our notes around and everything, and I have it sectioned off to where I know which unit we're on and keep it all organized that way. And also using the teacher's slides and writing on them so I can star exactly what I need to know for each test is really, really nice, obviously, as well.
This is CJ, and I'm going to show you how I've used my iPad throughout the year. I'm just going to go through a couple apps. The first one's Notability, and this app's really awesome because I can upload worksheets and other materials from Blackboard and directly answer them. And the first one I'm going to show you is my psychology worksheet, which I took straight from Blackboard and was able to type the answers up, and now I can submit it right back into Blackboard, which is really efficient instead of having to go to the library and print the worksheet out and handwrite it and then turn it in during class. And then as you can see, I have these categories on the left where I have my notes organized by subject. I haven't kept up to date grade on these, but it is a great tool to use. Another great app that I've been able to use this semester is Keynote. And as you can see, there's some great diagrams on here that I'm able to handwrite and follow along during lecture. And this is just an example of one of my biology ones. And it's just really helped me to do well in my first semester, having this iPad where I can see the diagrams and follow along in class, rather than having to just free handwrite notes and not have these images. And then finally, some other apps that I use are obviously Word, and then something like YouTube, which has really helped actually, where I've been able to watch videos to help supplement my material that I'm learning in class. And then it's just awesome to have this iPad because I can do things like upload a resume, which I can then put into like Handshake or LinkedIn or something like that. But yeah, that's basically it. Overall, I've really enjoyed using these iPads. I found them very easy to use, and I think it really helps me to be
My favorite way to
successful.
use the iPads was through Notability. I used it to draw colorful charts, processes, and diagrams. I imported the presentations into Notability so I could take notes on each slide. I also made a study guide in Pages that helped me learn vocabulary and consolidate all of the information that I learned from each chapter. The iPads made note-taking and studying easy and enjoyable, and helped me learn biology in a fun, new, exciting way.